Alright, today we're going to be shooting and reviewing the Chiappa M422 upper, which obviously it's on a lower, which is a DPMS lower. We're not going to really talk about that today. We're going to really focus on the Chiappa 22, basically because there's a lot of reviews out there right now on it, and if somebody is right on the edge of buying one and they watch my video and that leans them one way or the other, that'd be great, because when I bought mine, is when they first got released, and there wasn't a lot out there. Now there is, so you know, if you guys are like me, which you are because you're watching my video, you kind of want everybody's opinion on it. So you're gonna see how it shoots, you're gonna get my opinion. What I did to it is I put an NC Star scope on it. It's the P4 Sniper, and it's the Compact Tactical Series scope. And then I also have the UTG Weaver rings on it, which are these things right here. They hold the scope on. So this is the NC Star scope. These are the Weaver rings, and it's a flat top upper, which means there's no back sight, but it does have the A4 front sight right there. We're going to shoot this, and then we'll talk about it, and then at the end of the video I'll tell you how much I paid for it. It did come with two magazines here. These are the plastic Chiappa Arms PMag type magazines, and then it came with the instruction book, which most guns do come with, if not all. So, and then it came in a cardboard box. So we're going to be shooting Caldwell, the orange peel flake off targets. These are $8.99 for 5 of them, and then we also are going to be using our Remington 22 long rifle brass plated hollow point ammo, because we're going to be just shooting paper, so it doesn't really matter. But these are 525 for 60 bucks. So they're not the low end of 22 ammo, but it's not CCI, which I would usually shoot out of all my 22. The only reason why I'm not is because I'm going to be shooting it a lot today, and a lot of rounds going through that. I don't want to throw money down the drain to make a YouTube video. So let's go shoot the Chiappa Arms M422 upper. Alright, the main reason why I got this this 22 upper with the scope is for squirrel hunting. So the magazine right here, you can see one fully loaded, holds 28 fully loaded, maybe 30 if I really just want to push the springs down. However, I really don't want to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to shoot out 28, and our first few shots I want to kind of see if the scope needs re-sighted in. I sighted in a few months ago at about 50 feet, which is where we're going to go right back to, and we'll see how it does. Okay, so the gun had a malfunction, and I'll show you that, but you can see that all of my shots are a little low, so I do have to re-sight in the scope a little bit. So let's look at this malfunction here. So right off the get-go, there was some rounds not going off, and I looked in as the gun was cycling and sending the next round in, and it's basically sending it in not in a straight line, which is bending the tip of the bullet, causing it to not go off when it's struck. So you can kind of see the dent right there on the tip of the bullet. So I made sure my mag was seated. Now this one just didn't extract. It didn't go off because it was bent. So basically your 22, if it's bent like this, so the tip of your 22 is going up, but you could see the rubbing right there of it doing that, it's not going to get the compression because basically you got a hole somewhere. So we will try to shoot the rest of these this magazine off after we're going to adjust the sights a little bit. Alright, to load these, basically you're going to pull down on this. This is a knob right here, compresses the spring. You're going to pull down on that, and then you're going to drop them in there like that. Okay, I like to keep it as close to the top as possible. I've seen some people drop it way down here, and it causes issues with me. Just load up a few here, and then you can kind of see as you're loading it, you just pull your thumb down. Now that we're finally re-sighted in, we'll put about 10 in each mag, and then we'll shoot it up again. Alright, so one feature about this gun that I really don't like is that there's no slide lock. So when you try to put it in slide lock, it takes it like a quarter of an inch away, and then you hit the slide release and it goes the rest of the way. I don't like that. However, when my magazine is empty, and I'll show you, it does come to slide lock because of the magazine end. So put the magazine in. You can kind of see it going in at an angle. It's not even going another way. There we go. Didn't even go in all the way. Alright, let's shoot these out. I got 10 in each magazine. We're going to aim for the bottom right and then the middle, since we didn't shoot the middle of those. So now it tried to double feed it. Since one didn't go in all the way. See all the malfunctions? It shouldn't be happening. So, it did come to slide lock. Like I said, basically because the magazine is not allowing it to go forward anymore. So once I take the magazine out, the slide goes forward with a bolt. We'll shoot the middle now. Again, it didn't extract it all the way. So only extracted it and then it didn't go forward all the way in. Now this gun is clean. I cleaned it before shooting today. The last round, that is what I expect from a gun. That's what I like. That's what I like to see. So let's go check out how it performed real quick. On the precision side of things, like I said, we adjusted it. After we adjusted it, all of our shots are going right where I'm aiming, which is obviously what we want. I would like them a little high at this distance, so that way the farther I am away, they will go on target. So this is exactly what I want as far as accuracy with a 22. Now that we adjusted the sights. Alright, we loaded up 5 in each mag, and we're going to do like a mag exchange type thing, and see how well it does like that. And we're going to try to do these rapid fire. See how I'm pressing the button down. So you have to physically pull them out. And so let's go talk about this, and let's talk price. Okay, let's finish our review on the Chiappa Arms 22 M4 upper. So like I talked about earlier, these are the magazines. The handguards are removable. However, they're all plastic. There's no heat shield or anything like that. That barrel actually looks pretty good. It's a decent sized barrel. I thought once I took the handguard off, it would be milled down to something along that diameter. However, it's a pretty solid barrel up until that point. The flash suppressor is a fake flash suppressor. These aren't even real holes, they're just kind of divots, and it's not removable. The front sight does not appear to be removable at all, and you got your bullet deflector here, which is just a piece of plastic. Your forward assist doesn't look like it's actually attached to anything. There's just a spring in there to give you that effect. Your dust cover does appear to be pretty functional as far as I can keep it shut. When I shoot, it opens up. Let's pull out the bolt here. Hold on. My charging handle, mine is not removable. It does appear that some online can remove theirs, but mine is not. So here we have our bolt basically, and a lot of people have complained about this pitting, which mine also has the pitting here, which tiny little holes, which is like a precursor to rust. Like I said, I did clean this before shooting it. Now, a lot of people have also complained about flaking. Mine is flaking, so basically there is a coating of zinc or some type of metal on top of this, which makes this color right here. Underneath that is like a copper color. You can see that. You can see kind of in the back there. Just by shooting it just today, it's really dirty. So it gets dirty quickly, which may be the reason for all of the feeding problems, double feedings, failure to extracts, and stuff like that. This is my first AR-22 upper I've owned. So I don't know if this is par for the course, that like when you buy one of these, they're fun to shoot, but they got a lot of problems, or if I got a bottom rung one, I don't know. However, so you guys, if you guys own one, you know, leave that in the comments. You know, did I get kind of a bad lemon, or is this pretty much how they all are? There's a lot of problems in shooting the gun. You can shoot 20 in a row and not have a single issue, and then you could shoot 10 in a row and every single one is going to be a jam, failure to extract, double feed, or what have you, which aren't fun in my opinion. I would rather take a gun out, shoot it, and not have any issues whatsoever. So given this versus my Model 60 Savage that I've had for 20 years, I can hold 15 in the tube and not have to worry about the magazines or anything like that. That would be more fun to me, just to come around and plink. That's what I bought the gun for, plinking. It looks cool, you know, run around and shoot, act like I'm still in the military type of thing, and it's not going to cost me anything. However, you know, there's a lot of jams. I don't like that. So $200 is what I paid for this. If I tried to sell it now, I probably wouldn't be able to get that. Maybe $100. So I just lost $100 to have this gun. I'm gonna clean it up. It's gonna sit in my gun cabinet. I'm gonna bring my Model 60 squirrel hunting, not this, which that's why I bought the scope for it, for squirrel hunting, so you could reach out there and really grab them. However, my Model 60's got the iron sights. I'll have the same effect. Accurate once I got it dialed in, yes, but is it worth it? I don't know. It's only $200, so that, I guess that's, you know, a personal question for you. Is $200 a lot to you, or is $200, you know, not so much for a gun that you're going to shoot every now and then, which is now what this is. Now, I will say I am from Ohio, Southern Ohio, and this was made in Dayton, Ohio. At least that's what it says, which is near me. So I do really appreciate that. However, I would also appreciate if Dayton made something a little bit more higher quality. So that's the Chiappa Firearms M422 upper. Leave a comment. Let me know how you guys like yours, or if you guys have the same issues out of your 22s, or if I got a lemon, anything like that. Share this video, like it, and as always, go thank a veteran. God bless America.